Okay, okay, good, good. So documentation that notepad files you got it already, right? So about this one now. So maybe after the class today or tomorrow, I will do that question format also table. So there are some 4 5 different. This is from YouTube. Okay. Okay, so I'll give the question format also some tables. You can practice all those tables to create and data elements also you can create. So I'll give to today or maybe tomorrow I'll give it to you. Okay, na? So that'll
Sir,
be more.
what about foreign key? Means
And that
foreign
will
key,
go through.
I
We'll go through it now.
no.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, yes, we'll go through it. We'll go
Means
through it.
just I asked. Means I have done the
No,
primary
foreign
and
key is a must.
composite key.
Primary key, foreign key, these are very basic, complete concepts to be understood.
Means I got to know that foreign key can be used as the primary key of the another table.
That is actually the English, I mean, book definition, actually, theory definition.
Yeah.
We'll see that practically today only.
Okay, sir.
Today only we'll do it. Yes, yes. List. So I'll quickly show you the domain, what exactly is using in the business point of view. You see my screen, no, right?
Still, it is not visible at present.
No, sir.
Okay, okay.
It is visible right now.
Now visible, right? So this is the flow. Here domain will be there, and here the data element will be there. So data element can refer to the domain, and data element can be used in the tables. And what is the other use of data element? Inside the tables, you can define for the fields data type. One more purpose of the data element is in the above programs also you can use it. Above program. To declare the variables you can use here. Here. So this is the flow. But domain you cannot use in the programs directly. This is one interview question. Then we will ask. Domain cannot be used in above programs and also inside the tables directly. This point is clear, right? Domain you cannot use directly inside the table. You can use only with respect to data element only. Right? Getting point here? Inside the table you cannot use it. Suppose if you go to domain, this domain you cannot use in the table directly. Suppose if you go to S11,
Sir, here by default, why we are not creating data element
Hmm.
means as you said, we can use in ABAP program also. Why
Hmm.
domain cannot be used in ABAP?
Do,
Only data
domain
element can
property.
be.
Uh, Domain property. That's how SAP is defined. Should not. You cannot use. Not you should not. You cannot use the domain. You will get error. It should be with respect to data element only. You can use domain only inside the data element. You cannot use inside the tables or programs. You cannot do it.
Okay.
Suppose if I take a table, right here, you cannot give here gender and a data type here as a domain. This domain you cannot use. Save it. Check syntax. See here. You cannot use this one. It can be useful only. You expect here data element only. Mostly class knowledge.
Sir, I couldn't get actually means why this one? Why only
Vishnu,
data type?
Vishnu,
Yes, Ganesh.
already we created data element first, right? Inside the data element, we created domain, correct?
Okay, okay.
Here, sir directly entered the domain.
Created domain.
Instead of data element and inside the domain, directly enter the domain, it's not possible. That's it. Now understand?
Means
Now clear?
means yeah,
Sir,
continue Ganesh.
now clear, data element directly, domain directly entered it here. It's getting error while you're trying to activate the table. You are not able to activate.
You should
Only
not. SAP has defined in that way. Should not use the domain, but you can use the data element. See, concept here is going forward. You can understand more meaning of the data element and purpose of domain.
Okay,
Concept is
okay. Means
no. That what you understand asking is correct only. I think so. With respect to data element, what is the exact concept here is? Suppose you create a domain here for a material. Suppose it is here.
means the as I can say, if we have a data element at that
Hmm.
time, if we are creating table at that time, we can't create a domain. Is it?
Ha ha ha. Is actually here. See, if you see my screen here, what you are doing here is this is a field. Okay,
Yeah.
here. To this
Yes.
field, you are defining the data type here. You are defining the data type. This data
Okay.
type, this data type, you can define for this field only two ways. Whether go for built-in type data type or use the data element,
Okay.
not a
In data
domain.
element call.
Huh.
Okay.
Data element nothing but data type is a one data type.
Okay.
So global data type you
Means
can
as
use.
data type is not reflecting. as I can see.
Here, general will not reflect here as a data type here. Here in
Okay.
this screen. In this screen, here it expects only the data element or the built-in type you can do it.
Okay.
Okay, built-in type you can forget it. You will get you should not use because a lot of features you don't get field labels. Okay, and search help. A lot of things you cannot assign if you go for built-in type. So there is no built-in type you should use this one. You
Okay.
should use only with respect to data element only tables.
Okay.
Okay. Now the concept of this domain is this is like this. Domain if you create here, for example, uh, for a material number here, and you can create a multiple data elements. So this is data element one. In one business scenario, they may call as material number, and but other business scenario, they may call as component number. Component name only different,
Okay.
but properties are same. It comes from here only. Here, like this. This is the reusability. Domain you can use here, and you can here use here. If it is your different here, character 40, for example. This is character 40. So this character 40 applicable for material number and as well as component number. Both are same only, but the naming is different. Only name is different. Okay.
Okay.
So going forward, you can get more clarity on this topic. This.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is
Then
what the
I will practice. At that time, I can get to know means what is the
I
exactly
agree.
happening.
Yes, yes, yes. And anyway, I'll be repeating this one as well going forward. This data element concepts because
Okay.
going forward, more or less, in every program you use the data element, more or less,
Yes. Okay.
more or less. So, for example, if you want just quickly, I can show you. For example, if I go to Mora table, this is where the business data we are taking from Mora table, right?
Mm,
This is good. Vishnu.
means as I can say means as you in domain you have mentioned gender that is
Ah,
not available. It does not exist. I have seen the in down in the table side.
here, right?
Means in the down it is showing us the gender not exist.
Does not exist. It is
Yeah.
existing as a domain, but not as a data element. That is the reason.
Okay.
This error.
Not as a data element.
Data element. This reason, as I said, this here it expects only data element only here. Since this is not a
Okay.
data element, it won't, it cannot identify domain. It will not be able to identify. That is the reason.
Okay.
Right? Got the point, right? For example, if I take a Mora table here,
Mm.
uh, if I take material here, see there is one first field material number. If I go on checking here, there is one more material will come. Mm, You see here, there is a one more here, BASM. Do you see here? It is a old material number, but if I go to double click here on the data element, oh, it's a domain also different. Not this table. I'll go to MARC table. If I go to material here, okay, material number, right? Okay, you see here. In my cursor currently, which field is this one? Field name? NFMAT,
F.
right? Data
Yes,
element
yes.
NFMAT. If I show you a domain, MATNR only. This is the reusability of domain here. This is what I said here. What they are doing here is this is MATNR, data element. And they are using here in MARC table for MATNR field. Okay, this is the data element. Okay, this is one data element. One more data element here. What is the data element for this field? Follow-up material NFMAT. This is the field NFMAT. But NFMAT, what is the NF? This is the data element. Field and data element. NFMAT. NFMAT here. This is referring to the data element NFMAT. NFMAT. This is one field. This is one field. Both are referring to different data elements. But if you observe here, if you observe the domain, double click here. Go to domain. Domain is the Madner only here. Both are referring to Madner here. This is your domain. Both are referring to same here. You got the point here? This is one field. This is some other field. Both are referring to two different data elements. This is different data element. This is a different data element. But both finally is referring to one domain only, Madner. This is the main use of the domain, not fixed values and all that is okay, but one of the main use this one. So here if it is char 40, this becomes char 40 automatically, this becomes char 40, and this becomes char 40.
Okay.
This is the data element. Data element. This is a field. This is a field. Automatically char 40 will come to here and here. From here it comes to this field. This is a field. This is a field. This is the data types. Domain. Data element.
Okay.
Okay.
As means,
This is good.
as I can understand
Mm-hmm.
that suppose we all are connecting as a client, that is
Mm-hmm.
400. That
Mm-hmm.
one means, as I can understand, this domain, this one is
Mm-hmm.
domain,
Mm-hmm.
client
Mm-hmm.
400. Under this all are coming.
Can you repeat, Mr.?
NFA, MAT,
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Can you repeat?
domain.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose domain MATNR,
Mm-hmm.
NFMAT, as you said,
Mm-hmm.
means here for we means whoever is connecting to SAP machine,
Mm-hmm.
client is 400.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that?
Client to 400, okay, that is not anything will refer to this data element domain.
Okay, okay.
So data element, that client is like for client specific information you want to store. That I'll tell you the demo with one more take client I'll take and I'll explain to
It's
you. That is for the client specific concept.
means as whoever has taken means for some people it is 400, for other people it is different. Is it?
That depends on the SAP system administration of that vendor basically. Suppose if I take a
Okay,
vendor, one vendor in Hyderabad, they are giving 400, 500 like the client number. Some other client, they
okay,
are giving 100, 200 like that.
Okay.
It depends on the vendor how they will configure. System vendor means
Okay.
system maintenance person. In the office, I see 800 or 800 like that.
Yes, yes.
Okay. It is not like any unique queue, but it depends on the client. I mean, the who will maintain the server, they will define that one.
Means
All the
according to one
tokens,
company, different departments, it is like that.
no. Not depends on the departments actually. The clients are like purpose is development client, testing client, and for
Okay,
SAP
okay.
functional separate client, like that they will define it.
Okay. I won't confuse you, but
No.
just I got doubt.
You are all initial stage, right? You will be having a lot of things in your mind. What is that? What is this?
Means
For
that's
that
why
one,
I asked.
see for this one, if you see here, Mora table or Marcy table, this first field,
Okay.
why we are using first field this one, right? MA and DT.
Yes.
Not because of mandatory. It will specify the client, which client you are creating the data.
Okay.
Okay, this I'll show you practically. Theory you cannot understood easily. So I'll take one
Okay.
more client for 1 day demo. Then I'll give it to you. I will explain to you. Let me check it if it is available. Yesterday only I took demo for demo purpose. In office I took to explain.
Uh,
It is
means
working.
just initial stage. I'm little bit confused about domain data elements, so I asked. Otherwise,
Domain data element, a lot of confusing. At least unless you go on multiple times you practice, then only it will be clear. Okay.
okay,
So I'll show you quickly what is that MANT field purpose. Okay, why we need and when we don't need. Okay, now
okay,
suppose we call as client specific, client dependent and client independent. Meaning here is all ABAP programs and tables are all programs and ABAP dictionary objects are client independent. Okay, means
okay,
if you create in one client, it will be available automatically in the other client. We don't need to create. We don't need to create. Whereas all the business data like materials, like material data, PO data, sales order data, every business data is client specific. Means if we create a data, create a record in client, say 400, it will not be available automatically in client 500. This I'll show you practically quickly now. Okay, so that you understood what the purpose of that first field, MANDT field. Okay, here
Okay.
I'll go and create one table. I am in which client now? See here, my cursor.
811.
811. Okay. I'll go and create simple table. To make it simple, ZMAH material information. Material information 811 table name. Click on create. Table for demo purpose. Fields. So I'll create here main detail material MATKL. I don't choose, we'll choose only up here primary key. Save it. Text and text. Right? Change this one. Extras. Enhancement category. Right here. Save it. Back. Activate. Right? Now, if I log off from 811, okay,
Okay.
I will system log off now from 811. I'll go to 800 client. System. This is the table name. System log off. I'll go to again to other client, 800 client here. Okay, I see 11. I'll try to create this table, same name, same table here as 800 client. Do you see the error?
Okay.
You cannot because already it is available. You can go to display
Okay.
contents here. I mean, no contents, but table is there. This is the meaning of client independent. Means it does not depends on the client. So if you create one client, the data is table is available, not data. Table is available in other client. Now I'll go back to 811. This is clear, right? Now I went to 800 client.
Okay.
Now if I go back, go to SAP ACC 811.
Means earlier you can first time you connected with 811
Ah,
and table you have created in 800 when you logged into 800
hmm.
it displayed it is already created.
Because table is not a client specific, client independent. That's why. Once you create a
Okay.
one client, it automatically available in other table, other client. That is the reason.
Okay.
That is the reason. Now I show the data. Data is not client independent. Data is client dependent. How it is, I'll show now. I went to
Okay.
SC11. SC11, while create one record. Go to here, change utilities, table contents, create entries. Okay. So I'll use some material number 100. Say raw material. Okay. Material group some 01. If I click on save, right now how many records are there here? In
Only
1811,
one.
one record, right?
One. One.
Okay, now you log off. Log off from 811. Now I'll go to 800.
800.
So do you expect any record to be available in the same table or not? Data is client dependent. This is the definition. So now if I go to client number 800, do you see the record or not?
It won't show the
Should
record.
not, right? Because there is a concept, right? Now I'll go to 800 here.
It will display data does not exist.
Correct, correct. You're right. SC11. Click on display. Go to contents here. I see. No table entries found.
No entries found.
Right?
Means as I checked when I tried, means as a data element, at
No, no,
that
no. Data
time
element
Ganesh
is.
means what I am telling. When I got the doubt, I asked this about Ganesh.
Hmm.
When I created the data element, at that time Ganesh checked my table
Hmm.
and it displayed there.
Which one
Like
display?
that, he told.
No, no, no. This concept, what we are discussing now, is not with respect to data element.
Okay, okay. Sorry, sir. You can
What I am
continue with
explaining now,
the session.
what I am explaining now is client table dependent, client independent. Why we need the first field as a MANDT? For that I am explaining concept.
Okay.
You got
Sorry
the
to
point?
confuse, but
No, no, no,
you can
no.
continue.
No issues. See here now, you so don't see the record because client data is client specific. That is the
Yes.
reason. Clear this concept clear? Client independent. Now, why we need the tables, whatever the tables you are creating, right? Suppose this table, whatever we have created, MAND field you have to define is whatever the table you are creating is for business purpose,
Okay.
business data. Hence, you should maintain the first column, first field as MANDT. So that this is the client specific data. You are specifying that the client data has been entered from this client. That is the purpose, first field. So you don't practice any table creating without this field, first field.
Okay.
Not MANDT means mandatory. Okay, it is not a mandatory. So in which tables you don't see this field is, for example, I'll go to the table where all the table information will be stored. If I go to table here, I'll find out the table name where it will store all the table information here. If I go to domain here, here, ticket in this table, do you see any MA entity field?
No, sir.
No,
No.
right? Why?
Because it is not mandatory.
No, no, no. Why is because this table stores the data, not a business data. This stores all the table information, table names, whatever you are creating. Z
Means
Mara,
fields
Z
and
employee, table names. Suppose if I go to here, contents, go to here, if I execute this one, it gives all the tables I created in this system. Tables. Tables are client independent, right? Not client. That's why we have seen this now. Client independent. Hence,
okay,
hence you don't need the field MANDT field. That is the reason. You don't need to tell which table this table has created in which client and all.
okay. It won't display means with which client it has created.
If MANDT is there, that will specify in which client the data has been created. This is not relevant because the table information table is client independent. Table, not table data, table.
Okay,
So
table
table
is
is a technical data, not a business data. Hence, we don't need a MANDT field here in this table.
okay.
After going to the video, right, you can note down all of this table. In the interview, they may ask as a concept point of view, which tables you don't have the MANDT field. Just some examples. This is one table. And even program also client independent. Means you can create a program in one client. Same program you don't need to create in the other client. It is available automatically. For example, that also I show quickly. Here, I'll go create one new ABAP program. SC38. Demo program.
I think means diverted from the topic means about
No,
the
no, this is
domain
anyway
and that.
required now at this point of time. So in this client, 800 client we are doing here, right? Client number 800
Okay,
here. Now I create a program in the 800 client. This program available automatically in the other client, 810 automatically. You don't need to create. We go and click on create material data. Mm, Type as executable program. Save. Go to the package. Okay, you can write a program here. Program is always client. Okay. In which client I am now currently? Client number. I am which client now?
Client 800.
800. Okay, now I will log off. I'll go to 811. System, log off. Okay, wait for 1 minute, pause 1 minute, relax. Hmm. Refresh, refresh thinking, so that otherwise you get a complex and confusion. I logged in from that, logged off from that 800 client. Right now, what I do is I'll go to which client I created the table 800, right? Now I'll go to 811. Welcome. I'm going to 811 client. Go to SC38. Give the program name here. Click on display. See, it is available. You can see here in the attribute section. You don't see the client number here. Hmm. I thought it will show
It
any
has
client.
displayed attributes, means in the top line it has displayed above program.
Where here in the attributes?
Client 800.
Huh. I created this program name. I created display report. Now, in which client you are now 811. You can modify
811.
here. No, 811 here. You cannot modify unless they give you the access. But program, you can see the program here. The same program what you created in the 800. 800. It's the meaning of client independent.
Okay, others can see
Same code
the
will reflect
program, but they
automatically.
can't edit
They can
if they
edit
give access.
provided this authorization will be given. We can edit. Provide authorization will be given by the basis people. This. Okay, got the point. Concept in client dependent independent.
Means
Good.
as this the thing means
Hmm.
who the other client has created the program, they
Hmm.
have just given the other client to view it instead of editing it. At that time, they if they give has editing option,
Hmm. Hmm.
they can edit the program in the other client.
So basically forget about the edit concept here. Concept
Yeah.
we need to understood is you don't need to create the program here. Automatically the code is available. Program is available. Right?
Okay.
Got it?
Means
You
by
don't
default we don't have to create the program.
correct. By default, if you create a program in one client, it's available automatically other client as well.
Okay.
Okay, na? Program or table, but not data.
Okay.
Right? So we're talking about the domain here. So domain you can't use in the either table or program. Suppose if you go to program. SC38. But if you go to here, so you cannot use that data is used to create a variable data statement. Suppose v underscore gender, v is variable, gender type, domain name you cannot give here. You go to S11, domain. I was showing in the other system. This is okay here also. If we try to give here, why it is accepting? What could be the reason it should not accept? Why it is accepting? What could be the reason? Maybe with the same name I created the data element also. So it is referring to data element, not a domain. We go to here. See, there is a
Commands
data
means
element.
add.
There is a data element already with the
Okay,
same
okay.
name. That's why it is accepting. I'll take other domain which is not having the data element. Mm,
In the top, it is mentioned as data element, and that thing.
yes, yes.
Means in detail, we have to do everything.
Otherwise, I'll get one domain directly. Now only gender 01 August. Click on create gender character 1 value range M for male F for female. Save it here. Check syntax. Yeah.
Only single character, that's why it has
Yes,
given
yes,
error.
yes. Activate now. I cannot use this domain now in the program here.
It is unknown.
No, because it is not a data element.
Okay.
Okay, you practice, then it will be more clear for you.
Yes.
Okay. Now this domain, where in which places they are all using here is, for example, the better places is, if I go to, there is some demo tables SAP has given. like this S custom table, customer table. So not S custom, S book. Flight tables SAP is given for the training purpose. If I check here, there is a smoker, there is one field here, or customer type, for example. If I go to customer type, if I go to
Okay.
domain, they'll specify here with the fixed values, right? Where B is for business customer, P for private customer. Like this fixed
Okay.
values, you want to restrict the data. Simple values, then we go for the domain level values. So now this customer type of the flight customer type either should be either any one of these two only, either business customer or private customer.
Okay.
You know meaning of this one, right? Private customer and business customer. In the flight we were traveling as a individual training, individual your own travel. It becomes private customer to the airlines. Whereas you were traveling through your company work. Okay, your company has booked your seat.
Yes,
It will
yes.
become as a customer, private customer. Sorry, a business customer. Business customer. Private customer means individual person. Business customer means if you are traveling through the company,
From
then you
company side.
oh, business customer. Next, one more place where you use this one is important things. Smoker. For example, if I take a smoker, double click here. Smoker is only two options, either smoker or non-smoker. Here. If they specify as a non-smoker, it is empty. Means they are non-smokers. If you make it as X, they are the smokers here. That's
Yes.
right. So like these cases where you have business specific data, simple data to be restricted, then you can go for fixed values. But every place in the standard tables they use the must. They use the um domain must. Okay, there are some more features will come across that later. For example, if we go here, Mara, MATNR, display, domain, right? You have these options as well. Says say no, case sensitive, and this value as well. Okay, these preferred properties will discuss later. At this point of time, it will be too complex to make you understood this purpose. Because of that, we should must go for domain only. You take any field here in the standard tables. If you go to any tables, there will be the domain must here. If you take any field, double click here, domain is there. Double click any other field, domain is there. Double click one more any field, domain is there. Double click this one, domain is there. So there is you don't see any field in SAP standard tables created by SAP without a domain, right? So mm, domain, one more advantage of domain is if you go to domain level, you can maintain value table also here. We'll see what is the meaning of value table. This will work as a check table when you are creating the foreign key. Okay. So 10 minutes till 9 I will take class. Okay. Next 10 minutes quickly I'll show you the foreign key one concept. Then we continue the primary foreign key tomorrow as well. Okay. Na?
Okay, sir.
Domain clear concept, purpose,
Yes, sir.
and where you should not use. Foreign key, what the foreign key concept? Think of business point of what is use of foreign key. Okay, that is okay. Primary key of one table should be the foreign key of the child table and all, but business point of view. This is the concept. For example, you are joined in the Capgemini. Capgemini, Z employee information here. So they will maintain here employee number, employee name, employee, city, okay, like this. Once you joined, immediately they maintain your data here. So employee number is 100. Raj, employee city is say Bangalore. Okay. Employee number 200, Kumar, Hyderabad. Bangalore Bay. Okay. And in the Capgemini, we are having also training department. Hello? ZM, Z Capgemini training department we call as L&D. Okay, here you joined as a fresher Capgemini and you are assigned for the ABAP batch. So what they will do here, they maintain the data here. Employee number, employee name, training module, and training start date, and training end date. Right here, they can enter here employee number 100, employee name is Raj, training module name is ABAP, training start date is 02 August 2025. Training end date is September, October. 02 October 2025. This record is valid or not? Here. Valid, right? Suppose here, employee number 300. Okay, Mr. Ram. Okay, and 02 August 2025. And ending also 02 October 2025. Now tell me this second record. Second record is valid or not? This is employee number, first one. Huh?
Not.
Not right. Why? Because
Training module is not given.
training module is there here. Instead of ABAP, maybe Java is there. Is it valid? Second record here. Stick to the employee number.
Not
Employee
Means
number is
it's
the
changed
employee number
as
is
we
same.
can.
Primary key
The
indicator employee number is same.
employee number
leave
is
about
changed.
the primary key, foreign key and all. Check only employee number.
Yes.
This is master data. This is the dependent data. Once you join the Capgemini only, you can go for training department. This 300 employee number is not joined in the Capgemini. Do you assign him to as a training department? Is it correct or wrong? Hello? Employee table is a master table. Once you join in the Capgemini, this table will update compulsory. This table data should update once Capgemini you joined only, you go to L&D department, learning department, training department. You cannot go here without joining here, right?
Yes.
Whoever trainings we take in Capgemini, so those are who are already joined in the Capgemini. That is the
Means
concept.
this is the master data and this will be the
Parent
child
data,
table.
parent and child, yes. So you should not allow to enter any personal information in this table if it is not available in this table, first table. Because employee 300 is not there in the main table. He has not joined the Capgemini. He has not joined the Capgemini. But you are trying to give him a training. It's mistake, right? You should not,
Yes,
right?
mistake is there.
Big mistake, not mistake.
Means
You
yes.
cannot enter inside the campus itself, okay? Na?
Yeah,
Right?
means once you enter, join the company, then only we'll get the training in the training department of the
So once you join
concerned
here,
company.
means you'll be having here the your employee number here. 300
Yes.
RAM. RAM or whatever it may be. Maybe Mumbai. Now this guy is valid person or not?
Yeah,
300.
valid person.
Because employee number 300 is available joined in Capgemini, take him into the L&D department for training purpose. This is the concept. Okay, na?
Yes.
So, so we have to create two tables, separate tables, and then create relationship. Can we do tomorrow morning? We'll continue tomorrow afternoon, evening. It takes good amount of time. Huh?
Okay.
I'll stop here.
Yes.